Okay, guys, good job. Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. Nice mellow bringing us in right there. I love it. Hey, intern, let them know if they do that again. Mellow music, they're out the door. All right, welcome back to the show. Let's bring in our next guest this morning, Donna Driver, author, everything. Donna, here's how I've known you for a while, but yesterday I'm scrolling through Twitter and I see you put out a tweet. I go to your website and I start reading all the stuff that you've done. And again, I'm just mesmerized by the things you've done, the writing and everything. You are a busy lady.
Yes. I can always have something going on.
You are busy. All right, so let's talk. What's your latest project you got going on now?
Well, I'm actually just finished a project. So aside from doing writing, I also do theater. And I just finished doing 3 shows in a row. And the last thing I did was assist and direct and choreograph Miracle on Bedford Falls at the Larry Keaton Theater, which closed right before Christmas. So, but my most recent book that came out was in November, and it is a sequel to my book, Songwriter Knight. And the new one is called Songwriter Showcase.
That is so cool. Tell me how you came up with the idea for this book.
Well, so the idea for it actually started in 2020 because theater got shut down and everybody I knew was sort of out of work and not doing anything fun. So I got this idea to write a musical play in book form and then to record it with a full cast of actors and songs. And so I asked my friend, composer Caleb Dinger, to help me with the songs, and we wrote it. And one at a time, we brought the actors in all throughout 2020 and recorded it. And then Caleb painstakingly edited it together so that we have Songwriter Night. It's about 3 hours long to listen to. It's available wherever you get your audiobooks. And it's a lot of fun. Like if you like musicals, if you like country music, it takes place here in Nashville. And it's a sweet little romantic comedy. And so then this year, when we got it published, I went ahead and I did like an actual book version. So it's an ebook and print. And then I wrote a sequel so that you can find out what happens next to the characters. And that is out now too, but not as an audiobook.
I love the fact that probably the title of a book, Songwriter Knight, has probably been mentioned a billion times in Nashville. Nobody's taking the next step. You did it. You wrote it and everything. You had to be just really satisfied with getting this to come together. Because again, I told you, I'm just mesmerized by people who talk about writing a book, but then go out and write a book and put it together because it's not an easy task, Donna.
No, it's a lot of time alone in your office by yourself. Just thinking and staring at your computer. And so, yeah, when it finally all comes together, it's very exciting. And this is a little more exciting than most projects because as the audiobook, I got to hear it being performed by some of my favorite people that perform in theater here in town and hear them sing the songs that Caleb and I wrote. And it was a lot of fun. And we're hoping to actually put it on stage at some point in the next year or so. So
that's well done. And I got to commend you on your website. It's dgdriver.com.
Yeah.
All too often, we'll talk to people and their websites are terrible and, I got to get that taken care of. But your website, Donna, is perfect. I mean, it is perfect with everything you're doing and getting done. And you could go right down. There you are. And there you could learn about your book there. So having a website, as you know, and you see it right there, is critical to the success of a writer.
Yes, it's nice. It's a nice little place to put all of your work. Thank you so much. I work hard on it. So I really appreciate that. But yeah, there's a page for each book or series. So if you want to learn about anything, it'll tell you all about it, where you can get it, some reviews, and some other places where I've done blog posts and stuff like that. So
what's it like? That right there, I mean, your idea, your creation, and everything right there on the screen.
It's exciting. It's neat. One of the most fun things as an author, especially like when a lot of books come out in ebook, like they don't feel like anything, and so whenever you get to see all your stuff in one place, like on a website, or you get to actually like hold a book in your hand that you wrote, it feels very concrete, like you've done something. Because a lot of times, like I said, it's a very lonely job to write, and and to do the marketing. So
Yeah.
it's nice to see how it all looks all together.
So what's next for you? Now you just said you did the play at Larry Keaton Theater. You're writing books. What's next for you?
Well, I'm about to take a little break from theater because I just did 3 shows back to back, which took a lot of time, and so I'm going to take a break for a couple of months anyway. And I think my next plan actually is to take Songwriter Night and adapt it into a stage show, because right now it very much it's heavy on narration because it's a book.
Right.
So we're going to take that narration out and probably add a few more songs, and then try to find a place to do it. So that's sort of next. And then I had started a new novel last year, so I'll probably get back to work on that.
Very good. Again, I know you're busy, and I know what you all done, the work you've done the past couple of years. We did a TV thing together a while ago. So I just think it's great what you're doing. I'm again enamored with your process of putting it all together, because we all talk about books, but nobody ever really takes that next step. And you did, you made it happen. And there, so let's go to the website, dgdriver.com. Your books are on there. And you also have a section real quick on, you didn't write these, but did I read this correctly, on books you recommend to read for winter? Is that right?
Yes, I'm about to post my newest blog post this week. At the end of every year, I sort of do a post that sums up on my blog, that sums up the books that I've read for the year. So I have that, the things that I liked the most. But also of the books that I've written, I do have a handful that take place in the winter. So I like to point that out around this time of year. I do have my young adult books, basically. So I have this series, which is a YA fantasy series. It starts with Cry of the Sea, and they all take place from October through February. So they're good winter time books. And also my young adult romance novel, All the Love You Write, which is also a ghost story. It starts in January for the second semester of their senior year in high school. So those are my winter books.
That's so excellent. Donna, thank you so much. And then your next project, we'll bring you back on, keep promoting you for all the good that you're doing. Thank you so much. And I think you're fantastic. Have a great
Thank
Tuesday.
you.
Donna.
Thanks for having me.
All right, you bet. Donna Driver, again, author, playwright, everything. So creative. Again, so fantastic. dgdriver.com is the website. All right, we'll take a break. Come back to the other side. A very cool event happening tonight at a great place that you need to know about in God's country, in Donaldson, that's happening. And once you find out about this place, you'll never be the same. All right, you're watching Mornings on Main Street.